use taxpayer money for a PS5.
That's an Americanism.
You're calling billionaires a minority.
Well, it's prejudicial. You're going after hustlers and grinders. $7.95.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, that is appalling. That you should be ashamed.
He's leaving everyone. He's walking out of the room. He's asleep. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Can't handle the heat, then stay out of the recording studio. I mean...
I work all night. I work all day to pay the bills I have to pay. Ain't it sad? And still there never seems to be a single penny left for me. Well, that's too bad. But in my dreams, I have a plan. If I got me a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work at all. I'd fool around and have a ball. Back in January, I wanted to purchase a PlayStation 5, but unfortunately my money was tied up in several important investments, making me temporarily cash poor. It's a familiar problem for many of us. Luckily, I had Kashing there to help me.
Today's episode of Besides the Point with Mackenzie Steele and Connor Banks is brought to you by Kashing. Kashing puts the power of the global economy in your hands.
Rather than making one upfront purchase, Kashing empowers you to make secure, flexible purchases with interest-free payments across 30 days.
But it doesn't stop there. Kashing uses cutting-edge AI-enhanced technology in prediction markets to empower you to leverage changes in the global economy to make everyday purchases.
In my case, I was able to purchase a PS5, retail price $479.99, using only £80 of personal investment. Kashing leveraged fluctuating oil prices as a result of some changes in geopolitics that I wasn't really aware of. And I didn't need to be aware of, because Kashing made an impossible purchase possible.
Take matters into your own hands today and head to Kashing at www.kashing.co.uk/BTP and use code LEVERAGE to get £5 free in personal investment.
Today's episode is all about finance and the economy. Joining me here is my first guest. He's been here before. He's back for now. Connor Banks, Labour MP for Cackby. Welcome back.
Thank you. It's good to be back.
Yeah, for now.
Yeah, well, now or never.
No, just
but never
now.
say never.
Don't push it, all right? Parliament spends a lot of money, and I'm not just talking about the NHS or HS2 or HS Tiki-Toki. No, it's all about maintaining the day-to-day activities of MPs, from cheap pints to cheap flights, and it leaves the taxpayer, me, you, we, to foot the bill. Connor, why?
Right, yeah, well, I mean, in the past... MPs have received scrutiny from all sides. The MPs from all sides have received scrutiny when Freedom of Information Act requests have disclosed their personal expenses.
It's not pretty, is it?
Well, it's complicated, actually, because MPs are expected to pay for their own offices, their own staffing, equipment, all quite important things.
What about rental properties? Because there are some MPs who own homes and then rent them out to tenants. Then they rent a different property and they claim that as an expense.
Yes, there's only a few cases like that. I mean, it's not ideal.
Have you been involved in that rental property?
I know, I don't own any property. So.
I know. Let's get stuck into it, shall we? Starting with you.
Okay.
I've got a list of your expenses. I've got the receipts, mate.
Yeah, well, we don't need to get
nothing
into
to
all
fear,
that.
nothing to hide, comrade? Let's see. Firstly, we've got a string of purchases from Deliveroo. Looks like you're getting through about 1 or 2 a week.
Yes, well, that'll be our Kebab Wednesdays and Pizza Fridays.
Is that cross-parliamentary?
Yeah, pretty much. Except Reform, they just do Fridays.
But you were saying that's all fairly standard.
Yeah, no, these sort of small expenses happen all the time. I mean, it's been a while since there's been a big scandal. The last one was in 2009, when the Telegraph disclosed widespread misuse of allowances, and this included MPs taking out loans to purchase a property and then selling that property.
And then you got Boris's famous renovation of Downing Street. Over 100k spent there.
Yeah, that's a good one. Well done.
Well, this all seems pretty rotten, doesn't it? I mean, members of Parliament buying properties, selling properties, and then we have to pay.
Well, these are only the most egregious cases. Most of the time, members of Parliament are very aware of the public trust. They're very frugal.
Really?
Yeah, of course.
So when you went for a little shopping spree in March, was that in the public interest?
Yeah, probably.
So, Connor, you went to Argos. I didn't even know people still went to Argos.
Plenty of people use Argos.
And what for? It's a toy shop, isn't it?
No, it's not just toys. It's
So what did you get? Quite a big purchase.
they do office furniture.
Is that what you got? Is it?
It was a justified purchase.
Be straight with me. What did you buy?
It was perfectly reasonable.
Okay, then why not tell me?
I don't feel like it.
£479.99 from Argos. What was it? A Nerf gun? Some Lego? I think I know. It was a PS5.
No,
wasn't
it was not.
It was.
It wasn't.
Wasn't it? You used taxpayer money for a PS5.
That's an Americanism.
So?
Taxpayer money, that's an Americanism. We don't get our money from tax money. We get it from the Treasury.
Which gets its cash from?
From the Bank of England, which holds it in the form of reserve currencies, bullion, securities.
Like the stock.
Well, stocks make up a small part of it, but this is all besides the point.
Well, no, you're right, Connor, because the point I'm trying to make is that you bought a PS5 and claimed it as office equipment.
It is office equipment.
What, do you keep it in the office?
Yes, I do.
Why?
Because that's where it belongs.
Why?
Because Chris uses it too.
Who's Chris?
Chris Seaward, my assistant.
Right, well, I've never met him.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't have, would you? You never ask.
You play games with him?
Not with him. He plays, and I like to watch, and then we take turns.
Today in the stew, we have money-saving expert and inequality campaigner for or against?
Against.
Steve Garrison. Welcome to Besides the Point.
Thanks for having me, mate. Yeah.
Oh, no worries, man. It's all chill.
Hi, Steve.
So, Steve, you're an anti-equality campaigner. Why?
Inequality.
Yes, of course. Big issue. Do go on.
Well, I've seen every side of it, Mac. You know, I didn't have an upbringing like yours. I was raised by my mum who had to work really hard just to put food on the table. But she was adamant I go to uni. And I did. I got a master's degree in economics and landed a graduate job at a major firm in the city.
A real story of rags to riches.
Well, then I gave it all up.
Well, it still applies. I mean, you had the rags, then you had the riches, then you used the riches to buy yourself a flat in London, and then you've given up the riches to, you're writing a book, no?
I am, yeah, written one.
Yeah, so the riches haven't fully gone.
Yeah, neither of the rags.
No, yeah, that's right, because you're sort of a bit of both, aren't you? You're a
Russell Brand. Jesus.
well, let's not go.
Well, that's the can of worms, isn't it, though? You know, was Jesus an ascetic or did he own property?
Oh, we're not actually doing religion this week, and we wouldn't get you on for that anyway, no offense. So, Steve, you've got a book.
Yeah, I do.
Firstly, I've always wanted to write a book, so props to you there. Secondly, what's it called?
So the book is called Hey Big Spender,
Nice, very, very good pun.
or How We Forgot to Do Public Spending.
Oh, you haven't decided?
No, that's the full title.
Bit long, isn't it?
I think it's fine.
So, Steve, this novel, I'm sorry, I haven't got through the rest of it yet, but, you know, Mein Kampf for that one.
Culpa?
Culpa, yes, mea culpa, yes. Sorry, it's because I'm holding a book.
You got your German and your Latin confused there, Connor.
Yeah, I'm switching up my empires, my Roman for my Reich. Yeah, so I guess mea culpa for my camp in being able to say mea culpa.
I can even say the name of that book anymore.
And it's quite interesting, isn't it? Because at one point in history, Germany was the Holy Roman Empire. And that's funny because it was neither holy nor Roman.
Nor an empire.
Well, points all round for that one.
And Hitler was Austrian. You know that? So it's all quite confusing, isn't it? European identity.
Should we move on?
I mean, at the end of the day, they're all just white powers, isn't it? But from the first 60 or so pages that I have read, this book is charting your path from childhood to the city and then, well, presumably your anti-inequality campaigning.
Well, I'll go on to lay out some proposals that your government could implement right now.
It's an inspiring
to lift
story.
up
It
thousands from poverty.
really is.
Well, because I was lucky, you know, incredibly lucky to get the opportunities I did get. But compared with the wealthiest people in this country, if you're born working class, you are half as likely to go into higher education, and 10 times more likely to go to prison.
And as someone, you know, who grew up in a working class place on a council street, I'm talking about me here. I understand your story, like I really do. I get it. And I think for far too long, life it's like a fixed lottery. Or like a few people, they've already got the winning tickets, haven't they? I mean, it's like when Veruca Salt's dad bought all the Wonka bars, and you're like little Charlie Bucket, aren't you, Steve?
If you like.
You know, but instead of Charlie going to Willy's factory, you've gone to Alan Sugar's boardroom.
Well, I will say though, Connor, I did leave the city for a reason. You know, the hours were mad, the workload will kill you, but most of all, it was the culture.
Oh, yeah.
I was surrounded by people who only cared about making money. You know, their moral cores were carved hollow. And yeah, sure, these people worked hard.
But they played even harder, didn't they?
You bet, Mark. You bet. Trust me when I say this. They got up to some mad shit.
Oh, nice. Pray tell.
I remember this one meeting with a client, and I thought it was just going to be a standard sort of thing, you know, formality, sign a contract, shake a few hands, thank you very much, have a nice day. And bear in mind, this guy is making millions, you know, thousands, hundreds of thousands of livelihoods depend on this guy making the right calls. And we're about to wrap up when he offers me a line of Coke. In the middle of the meeting.
You said this guy was a businessman?
Yeah.
Like a CFO type?
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
And you're surprised they offered you drugs? I mean, that's literally their whole thing, Steve. I mean, that's like expecting Wonka not to want a piece of chocolate or a piece of a child, you know? I'm actually deducting a point for that, Steve. Come on.
You know what my problem is with you, Steve?
Problem?
You come in here talking about all these complex issues, but where are the answers?
I don't think that's a fair...
Can I just finish my point? Because you go around shouting, this system's unfair, someone needs to pay, hey, oi, Branson, your money or your life, and then you grab him, you hoist him up onto one of those sort of medieval torture devices, you know, like the rolling pins ones, you squeeze every last drop of tax revenue out of it.
Yeah, and we can don them in dunce caps, force them to hold signs saying class traitors, we parade them through the streets.
Yeah, hurling rotten fruit and veg.
Yeah, baying for blood.
That's not what I proposed.
Yeah, and then, when they're physically, emotionally, and spiritually ruined beyond repair, you'll drag them out to a field in the Cotswolds, have them kneel down, and there, as they take in the rolling English hills and breathe in a fresh country breeze for the last time, and everything is perfectly still, and they have a moment of clarity of what is my place in this massive cosmic lottery, and they'll whisper, barely perceptible, what have I done? And then bang! You'll shoot them in the back of the head and lay them in an unmarked grave. Well, that's what you believe in.
You have all these criticisms of the government, what we're doing to handle the economy, but where are your proposals? I mean, what do you actually want to change?
Well, my proposals are in Chapter 8, where I lay out things that your government could implement right now.
I don't think you have, Steve.
I did. I think I know my own book.
What page?
About 200.
228. Not quite.
Yeah, point for Connor.
Yeah, right. Oh, yep, classic. Wealth tax, yeah. That's what you want to do?
Yeah.
Well, you know who's actually wealthy in this country? It's the homeowner with equity. It's the professional with a pension. It's that young couple on that first rung of the ladder. But you don't want to talk about them, do you?
I want to talk about billionaires. You know, aren't you supposed to be a Labour MP? You know, the party of working people.
Labour means work. We're the party of work, yeah? And what you're trying to do by going after the billionaires is actually going to have
What's
massive...
your point?
My point, Steve, is that what doesn't keep people in work is playing fast and loose with the public finances in order to go after what is a minority group.
Billionaires.
It's a minority group.
You're calling
Steve?
billionaires a minority?
Well, it's prejudicial. You're going after hustlers and grinders.
Oh, for fuck's sake, this is exactly what I can't stand about Labour at the moment. It used to be a movement that weren't afraid to challenge the forces of the market. You stand up to people, the powerful, who have a stranglehold on this country at the moment. Instead, you're just pussyfooting around.
Whoa, Steve, there's no need to attack.
I am not a pussyfoot. I'm the furthest from a pussyfoot.
Spit it out.
We're having a dialogue.
I'm going to leave this here. Thank you very
really?
much.
You're going to walk away?
Steve,
You're
come
gonna
on.
walk
It's
away?
a
trickle down economics. I can't stand.
We just don't need to be aggressive.
He's leaving everyone. He's walking out of the room. He's just Steve. Bye. Can't handle the heat. Then stay out of the recording studio. I mean, Trotskyist.
Well, thank you to Steve Garrison for coming on Besides the Point this week. The book is Hey Big Spender, or something. I'm sure your teenage son will love it. He may have won in the financial markets, but he has lost in the marketplace of ideas.
And I'm the banker.
Now, to round out our show, Connor, I want to play a game. A game I like to call Besides the Pint. Now, there's been a lot of talk about drinking in Parliament lately and whether or not that's a good thing. MPs from their own bar, strangers, can purchase subsidised pints.
No, not subsidised. They're sold at cost.
Why is that any better?
Well, subsidised gives the impression that the government is just running up a tab, dishing out pints willy-nilly.
But you still pay less than me for a pint of beer.
I prefer a shandy.
Which still costs less in Parliament than it does outside.
It's sold at cost price.
Yeah, so it's still cheap.
Not as cheap as you'd think.
Now, I'm going to call out a pint. I'm going to tell you how much it costs at Stranger's Bar, and you tell me how much it costs in your average London boozer.
A London average.
Just play the game. Pint 1, Estrella Dam. Un lovely pinto de la cerveza española brewed in, Bedford. Goes for £5.80 at Strangers. What a bargain. Ay. London average, Connor.
London average. Okay, so I think shandy would be half of that, so it's double that, and then...
Gonna have to rush you.
Yeah, well, I'm getting to it, so £5.90.
You think MPs are paying 10p less?
Well, I mean, it's... Yeah, why not?
£6.30, Connor. That is a mammoth discount.
Well, that's
there.
you're thinking of a London average. That's going to be higher price points, like City of London, Hampstead,
Croydon, Dagenham. Pint 2, Carlsberg, bit of him. At Strangers, he's going for £5.45. How much in your London local? You want to phone a friend?
No, don't interrupt me. I'm just working it out.
50-50.
It's not going to be 50. So... Oh, it is. £5.50.
Yeah, that's correct.
Oh, great. Thank you. Lovely. I mean, that's only a 5p difference.
Now, well, every little helps. Ding, ding, ding! Last orders! Final round. Guinness, the black stuff. At Strangers, it's £5.60. London average, Mr. Banks.
£6.50.
£7.95.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, that is appalling. That you should be ashamed. That's ludicrous savings. What are you doing after this? Scores on the doors for today's ep. And my prize this week is standing tickets to Steve Bartlett live at Brewdog Waterloo. Commiserations, Connor. Better luck next time.
Right, yeah.
Thank you for watching. Right, let's go.
Right now?
Yeah. I Winnie. I want my guinea. Chop, chop.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Yeah. I just gotta... Yeah, can I meet you there? I'm gonna have a swim. Thanks, guys.